Hi friends and welcome. I am super excited about today's video. Next week is a celebration of one of the most famous Theodores of all time. Now there's several of them, right? I mean, there's the one of the Chipmunks, Alvin, Simon, Theodore, and there is President Theodore Roosevelt, also known as Teddy, for whom the teddy bear was named. And I personally had the privilege and honor several years ago of meeting one of the more famous Theodores, Theodore Cleaver, fondly known to all of us as Beaver, Jerry Mathers of Leave It to Beaver fame. But next week's celebration is about a Theodore that we have all known and loved since childhood. It is the birthday celebration of Theodore Geisel. All right, maybe better known to you and me as Dr. Seuss. The overarching theme of all of my Monday videos has thus far been Be Better, Do Good. And next week's celebration is definitely an event that can help us do that. It can help us be better people and specifically be able to do good for others, primarily our children and grandchildren. Next Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021 is National Read Across America Day in conjunction with Dr. Seuss Day. In 1998, the National Education Association founded this celebration on the birth date of Dr. Seuss, March 2nd, to help get our kids more excited about reading. Now, why should our kids or anybody, why should we ourselves, our children and grandchildren, get more excited about reading? I mean, you know, since the advent of television in the 1950s and now with the current technology of smartphones and tablets and streaming, it's a whole lot easier to be a watcher instead of a reader, isn't it? So why read? Well, let me share with you a few things that I found out by reading. Number one, reading reduces stress. How many of you have stress in your life? How many would like to reduce that stress? Well, they say that reading actually is more relaxing. Now, reading 6 minutes a day minimum, up to 20 minutes a day is kind of an average, but reading regularly is more relaxing than listening to music or taking a walk. Now, listen. They say it can reduce your stress up to 68%, but there's a caveat there. This means reading good literature. Go get a classic, go get a good book and read that. It does not mean reading your social media. No. Reading your Facebook, your Twitter, your social media is not going to decrease your stress. In fact, I guarantee you it will probably increase your stress. So go get a good book. If you're not sure if this would work or not, doesn't hurt just to try it out, does it? Get a good book, start reading 15 minutes a day and see if that stress goes down. You got nothing to lose. Just don't stress out over it. Number two, reading makes us smarter. Now, I remember way back, like when I was in high school. So way back. One of my dear friends in high school was just so stinking smart. I mean, he used big words. He understood the things the teachers would tell us. He could explain how things worked, both technically and scientifically. And one day on the school bus on the way home from school, I asked Michael, I said, "How is it that you are so smart?" And listen, I will never forget what he told me. He very simply answered, when I asked him, "How is it you're so smart?" He looked at me and he said, "I read." And then he went to the next step. He reached into his book bag, he pulled out a book, he said, "Here, I've just finished reading this one. How about you read it and then we'll talk about it." So he went to that next step of encouraging me to increase my reading level, my reading skills as well. But you see, reading makes us smart. Now, right now, they say that about 40% of our children are poor readers. But of those who are good readers, they say the ones who read well, they can add about 8,000, this is an average because sometimes it's up to 12, but about 8,000 new words to their vocabulary every year by reading. So they increase their vocabulary skills, they increase their communication skills, their leadership, their presence in the community. It prepares them to be better leaders. It prepares them better for their future by becoming smarter and reading more. Well, how about those of us who are older? Okay, let's limit that. Me, because I know most of you who are watching my video, you're not older. But let's say those few like me, they say that reading regularly, again 15-20 minutes a day of good literature, it increases your brain power. And it also decreases those things that come on with age, like memory loss and, where was I going with that? Oh well. Number 3, reading is fun. Reading can be exciting. Through reading, we can share with our children and our grandchildren other cultures, other civilizations, other ideas and thoughts, other places in the world. We can share with them science and technology and discoveries. We can share mysteries and history and drama. So in this celebration of next week of National Read Across America and Dr. Seuss Day, I really want to encourage all of us to do a better job of reading ourselves, be better, but also do good in sharing with our children and our grandchildren, of helping them to enjoy reading more, improving their reading skills. Read to them, read with them. And hey, if you're geographically distanced from them, then go on Amazon, order a book of their reading level and have it sent to them. Then you can get on the phone, or you can get on FaceTime or Skype and talk to them about that book, or read it with them even. Because as Dr. Seuss says, the more you read, the more things you will know. And the more you learn, the more places you will go. If you enjoyed the video, please go down, click that thumbs up, give it a like, share it with your family and friends, and subscribe to my channel. I've got videos coming out every Monday morning, and we're going to have others scattered in between. We're going to have some travel vlogs. We're going to have some how-to videos. We've got a great year ahead of us. I appreciate so much you're watching. Thank you. See you next time.